Hello, stream. My name is Jacob, and I'm your caster for English today. Today's match is Kosovo versus Mexico, and we are starting with, I believe, Mexico's pick, Zone 7 on the French map. Something that is interesting, or at least that I find interesting, is that Zone 7 isn't played that much in scrims or in comp matches. So it'll be interesting to find out how teams play it, because I doubt either team has a lot of practice on it. Gotcha. The lineup for the Mexico team is Alan. Uh, sorry, I have your stream in the corner of my phone. Shelby, Z, Sandri, uh, Elias, and Shinji. Playing for the Mexico side. We'll get started up here in a moment, and we will see how things play out. Gotcha. The Kosovo roster consists of Espirar, uh, Ardit, Leon, Kaylee, Razzie, and AC. And we are now loading into the match. So Kosovo is starting out on the T side, and they seem to have a pretty strong lineup. I know at least some of the players, I've seen them in other tournaments, such as Art. It'll definitely be hard for Mexico to play on this, because it's a map that many people are unfamiliar with. Just going off of clan tags, you see a lot of people in the clan exclusive, which I'm not sure about as of late, but in previous years, they were heavily represented in tournaments, and they won a lot of them. They were definitely a big part of competition in European tournaments. Just from the aim side of things, and overall experience, like I said, I believe that Kosovo is definitely has the upper hand going into this matchup. I haven't seen many of the people on the Mexican side play in many major tournaments. This might be their first for some of them. So starting off into the first round, Kosovo will be on the T side, and it appears to be somewhat of a light buy. A bit of util coming in from SXX and Art, from the whole team basically. Every single player on the T side has full util, except for Molotovs, and no armor and Glocks. It appears to be a slow walk towards A, which doesn't seem to be that well defended. You see players like Allen pushing up into Dark Passage, trying to get a peek on anyone who might have been mid. Without hearing anything on B or seeing any people on mid, the CT side starts to rotate towards A. Flashes coming out from T side, from both sides, nades. Bomb is now down on A site. Looks to be a bad push coming in from Kosovo. They've already lost 2 people, and they haven't even injured anyone on the CT side. Bomb's getting plant, though. That's huge for them. Less huge when the bomb planter dies. It's now a 5v2 favoring Mexico. No one's attempting to plant yet. Last player, SXX, 1v5, heavily injured, and he goes down. That's the first round for Mexico. Definitely a really good start from Mexico. I'm not very experienced in this map, but I know that winning pistol round, especially on this map, makes a world of difference for later rounds. It appears that Kosovo is going with a light buy, only Tech 9s, it doesn't look to be any util or anything. This is compared to Mexico's almost full MP7s. Really good against eco rounds. Especially against no armor. None of the T side has any armor. It appears to be a slow push towards B. B somewhat well defended by Mexico. With a shotgun and an MP7. Sandry looks like he might make first contact. They're pushing through disinfection. Kosovo is about to make their first contact with what looks like Puro Longo. Okay, now they know that it's B site. Nade kill from Puro. And the push just gets shut down. Now 1v5. 1 kill coming in for Kosovo. 2 kills coming in for Kosovo. That's huge. It may not be much, but it definitely hurts the economy. And that is another round for Mexico. Really strong start. Allen getting the defuse. It appears we're having a full buy come in from Kosovo. Going into this round, Kosovo should have the upper hand. They're fully decked out in AKR-12s and nades. Meanwhile, much of Mexico's team still has MP7s and shotguns. Only one player having an M4. Kosovo's very spread out at the moment. First kill coming in from AC. This is putting Mexico in a really bad spot. It looks like Allen might get caught out here. He's slow peeking on Euro. Instead, he falls back. Sandry taking shots from mid. And nades. He's half health. No push appears to be being made from Kosovo. Rather, they're just playing for picks, trying to get as many kills as they can before taking sites. Shots are being traded all around the map, but few people are actually dying so far. It looks like Kosovo, being led by SXX, are pushing up mid. It appears it's going to be an A execute. Only 2 players on A, one injured for Mexico's side. Allen going down. It's now just up to Mac 10 Hater, which is a really good name. Stuck on A. Gets the first kill, but can he follow it up with the other 4? Very low. No ammo. He's about to die. A set is completely clear. Free for the planting. All that's left is Sandry with a shotgun and half health, slowly walking up behind them. It's definitely a really hard retake to do, but it looks like he's going for it. Or at least he's going to try and get kills. Might be peeking into Meriton right now. Yeah, Meriton sees him. They all know where he is now. Sandry's walking away. Well, he might get caught off by one of the Mexico players. AC on the map has the upper hand. He's up top waiting for him to come around. Sandry gets 1, and Sandry gets taken down by AC. That was a really, really good round for Kosovo. If you look at the economy of Mexico, they're hurting now. Pirlo Longo only has $1,900. There is not much you can buy with that. It appears at the moment he just has a USP. Interestingly, no standout players yet. No one's getting aces or 3Ks or anything. Tactical pause for Kosovo. Yeah, it appears that Puro Longo, only going in with a 5-7. That's definitely going to be a hard fight if he gets into any. Meanwhile, on Kosovo's side, they're fully decked out in full armor, util, and assault rifles for all of them. It appears that 4 of them are going through to A. Meanwhile, SXX is near B with the bomb. They might be trying to fake out A. Definitely an interesting play coming out from Kosovo, considering that they have the manpower and the weapons. They're all dropping. They're gonna fake it. Kosovo all dropping nades on A. Now it looks like smokes are coming out. Bomb is still B. It appears as though much of Mexico is now rotating towards A. 4 of them on it and 1 more trying to flank. Meanwhile, SXX is just pushing up onto B, completely clear, uncontested. Although that won't last for long, as Mexico now realizes that there are people there. SXX getting 1 shot off before getting shot by Sandry with a shotgun, who then gets taken out. It's now a 3v4. Leaning in Kosovo's favor. 2 more kills from Kosovo. AC and Meriton getting Allen. It's now a 2v2 with bomb planted. But this is a really tough retake to do. Pure Longo is only 10 HP, and he's pretty much pinned. But he gets the kill anyways. Gets 1, gets 2 from Pure Longo of 10 HP. And here comes the defuse. That should by all of that should have gone to Kosovo, but they somehow fumble it. And Mexico pulls out the clutch. That was a really important round for Mexico. If you look at Kosovo, especially compared to Mexico's economy, it's hurting. They're not out of the fight yet, but this next round, if they lose it, they could be back to pistols. Not much util going around on Mexico's side. I haven't noticed too much of it being used. 3 players from Kosovo mid. Waiting for someone from Mexico to peek. It looks like it might be Takaturno who is waiting for them. Peeks into it, gets clipped, but he's still in the fight. Only hit for 67. Kill coming in from Euro. Things are looking good for Kosovo right now. Looks like they're slowly moving at another kill from SXX. Now a 4v5 or a 3v5 coming in from Mexico, and they're gonna have to retake site. It is not looking good for Mexico right now, especially if XXX takes out another player, Sandry. It's now a 2v5. One molly coming in from Piro Longo, but it's just not enough. It looks like it might be an eco coming in from Mexico. 3 players buying deagles, and then what seems to be 2 as full of a buy as they can get. A FAMASA and M4 coming in for Pure Longo and Mac 10 Hater. It appears to be a quick A push, or at least they're quickly getting into positions for Kosovo. Art slowly creeping up. Art and Euro slowly creeping up on A. Flashing out. Euro takes the early fight, but there's nothing to show from it besides damage taken to himself. Good nade from, I believe, Euro. Takaterno taking heavy damage. Good kill from Art. Things are looking really good for Kosovo right now. A fight on B site's about to break out as they push it. Another nade kill coming in from Kosovo. And site is clear for the taking from them. It appears that Mac-10 Hater and Puro Longo are just saving their guns. There isn't much that they can do against a 2v4 when they already have sight and Mac-10 Hater is 1 HP. It was definitely a gamble with the 2 rifles that they bought, but it seems to have paid off. Another good round for Kosovo. Definitely a close start. It looks to be another half buy for Team Mexico. 2 shotguns and an MP7 in addition to the 2 rifles from the round before. It looks like they're gonna start playing close angles and just wait for Kosovo to try and push in. Kosovo's doing the same strategy that they've been doing since the start, where they slowly creep up A and try and get a kill before falling back, it looks like. Both Art and Euro have been doing this for the past several rounds, and it seems to be paying off. Util coming in from A from Kosovo. But it doesn't seem like they're committing it to it yet. Breaking onto site, Euro gets a kill on Takaterno, and it appears that they're falling off now. They might have just tried to play that for a kill. And it seems to have paid off. Bomb now heading towards A, and now rotating back, it appears. Kill from Allen with the shotgun. Good shots from Sandry. AC now very low, 16 HP. And still pushing up, it appears. Sandry gets the finish on him before getting taken out by Marathon. The last 2 players for Mexico are focused on B. Meanwhile, Bomb is rotating to A. They definitely got a few kills off, but they lost a lot of people in the process, and they lost map control.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, it appears that Art is flanking. Gets 1 kill, gets the second. Good 2k from Art. He was waiting and watching for them to walk by. Another round goes to Kosovo. It was a bit of a rough start from them, but they've certainly made up for lost time. Once again, only a half buy from Team Mexico. 2 shotguns and a deagle. Kosovo's able to just keep them down in the dirt. As long as they keep winning rounds, Mexico might not be able to recover their economy in time for halftime. Allen gets naded twice by Team Kosovo. Things aren't looking as good for Team Kosovo as they have in the past several rounds. They're a lot more dispersed and lost, it looks like. Interesting plays coming in from Team Kosovo. It appears that they're trying to at least get most of the Mexico players to rotate over to A. And it seems to be working. Euro getting a kill on Takaterno. That gives them the man advantage, and they just bum rush B. Only one player there. Sandry. Sandry with the auto shotgun has to pull off a 1v4, and he gets killed by AC. Piero Longo getting double naded, but gets a kill on Euro. Once again, not looking good for Mexico. If you look at Mac 10 Hater, he's on the flank, but he has to clear an entire site basically by himself. Gets killed by Art, and now it's just down to Pirlo Longo. And he appears to be going for the kills. No, he's running off. Only smart thing to do in that situation. He's putting in work, though. Twice as many kills as anyone else on his team. Going 10-4. Only one of his teammates going positive. You can really see why Kosovo chose this map. It was a bit rocky at the start, but they've been making up for lost ground. Sending Mexico packing. Once again, only a half by coming in from Mexico. Two good nades from Sandry, killing Art and Marathon. Things appear to be falling apart for Kosovo. They're already playing a very low 17. And he gets killed by a nade. 3 kills from nades this round.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Extremely important round coming in from Mexico. Huge nades from Sandry. Just that single round gets them back into the game. You can see already a couple players on Kosovo, very low on money, $203, 300 for 2 of their players. This could be the round, that could have been the round that turns things around for Mexico. They just have to play their cards right. Already though, one player from Mexico, Takaterno, gets lasered down mid. Already very low, 41 HP. You can see Kosovo is changing up their strategies. Rather than trying to fake A like they have so many rounds before, they're focusing more on mid control. Right now, there appears to be a bit of a standstill. No one wants to peek because they know everybody has scoped ARs and is just going to get shot. And no one wants to push for the same reasons. Art pushing up A, but getting naded and mollied, trying to fall back. Takaterno gets a kill before getting traded by AC. Still a 4v4, still anyone's game. But look at Kosovo, they've given up so much map control. It appears as though Kosovo is rushing A through mid. Only 2 players for Mexico there. And both of them get cleared out in no time. It's now 4v2 in Kosovo's favor. That was huge for Kosovo. They just destroyed. If they win this round, that is any momentum that Mexico might have had gone. Another kill for AC. Now a 1v4, and Pure Longo still going for it, at least to get the kills.
Terrorists win.
But instead of kills, all he gets is traded. Another round for Kosovo. Insane gameplay coming in from Kosovo at the moment. Another full buy, and then you look at Mexico, 2 5-7s. Kosovo seems to know that they're hurting in their economy. 1 kill, 2 kills, 3 kills coming in. Both teams back down to a 3v3, equal playing field right now. Kosovo spreading back out. It appears to be more of a B push. You can see though, SXX got all the way past the mid security for Team Mexico. But he just gets 5-7, 2 5-7 kills from Pure Longo. That's huge. And that's bomb down. It's all down to Euro. Slowly sneaking by. He has to check all of his corners. Doesn't notice Takaturno.
Counter-terrorists win.
Mac 10 hater getting the last kill on Yoru. This is the final round of the half. And it's not looking great for Mexico. I take that back. It looks to be a pretty even playing field. That was definitely a calculated risk with the 5-7s last round, but it definitely played off for Mexico's side. Once again, Kosovo taking an early mid control. But Takaturno gets 1 kill, followed by the immediate trade by Marathon. Allen getting a shotgun kill on SXX. And then another one in Marathon. Things aren't looking good for Kosovo. It's a 2v4, and they're being pushed back considerably. With only 2 players, they can't watch much of the map. Basically, have given up mid control to shots coming out on A. Yoru getting Allen. That's an important kill. Instead of it being a 2v4, it's now only a 2v3. If they can isolate the 2v1s, then they can win this. It appears they're slow walking back to mid and possibly to B, checking all their corners. Yeah, they're pushing up mid. They might come straight into Pure Longo. But it appears they're going A. And it could be uncontested. When Team Mexico heard shots on
Bomb has been
mid, they decided to rotate off of A, thinking it was going to be a B push. Still a 2v3. but it's looking more in the favor of Kosovo now. They definitely got more of an upper hand than what they had at the start of the round. Sandry flanking, though. Trades coming out. Now a 2v1. Art with the second kill. It's now just Sandry, but I don't think... Oh, he didn't get the plant off. And Art with another kill. Clutching the 1v2. Insane plays from Kosovo. Once again, no standout players so far for Kosovo. Everyone's just kind of doing their job and getting decent kills. Alrighty, first round for Mexico on T side. We'll have to see how it plays out. It appears to be bomb going B through with two other people from him. With him. Oh, triple nade kill from Yoru. Instantly, any hope that Mexico had of winning this round was dashed from them. Mac 10 hater getting pushed from all sides. Only being able to take out one before dying. That is a very rough start from Team Mexico. Seems to be a very light buy for Team Mexico. 4 deagles and only a bit of utility. No armor for any of them. The no armor bit is important because if you look at Kosovo's buys, it's all anti-eco stuff. Stuff that shreds through people if they don't have any armor. Auto shotguns and MP7s. One kill coming in from Yoru on Puro Longo. Another one on Sandry from SXX. Mexico currently boxed in. And getting pushed. Another kill from SXX, but gets traded. Now it's all down to Takaterno, and he gets killed too by a 5-7 nonetheless. Remember, just to win, it's first to 13 rounds. It's not unwinnable for Mexico. There's still 4 rounds that Kosovo has to win in order to pass. They could still turn this around. It'll just be very hard. Seems to be a force buy coming in from Mexico. And it could pay off here with shotgun's close range. But it doesn't. 2 players get traded out for only one of Kosovo's. And just like that, the rest of Team Mexico gets killed. That was most of their economy in that one push. We're likely to see another very light buy, or possibly another eco so that they can afford rifles next round. Interesting. Instead of ecoing, it looks like that they're forcing it. 3 fouls and a shotgun and a scoped rifle coming in from Mexico. If they don't win this round, then it could possibly be over for them. They might not have enough time to recover their economy before the game ends. Andri in a really good spot for mid control. Pio Longo taking out a kill on AC. Mid control is thoroughly in Mexico's hands. Sandry gets killed though. It is not going well for Kosovo. 2 of their players get caught off guard, and it's down to just 2. Yoru and Art. But they're spread out from each other. If they're not able to help each other, then There's no way that they can get trades. Art getting 1 kill, and you're getting killed in response. They know where Art is, so they're rushing to B site to try and get there before Art does. Really difficult position for Art right now. This could be what turns the tide in Mexico's favor, or at least lets them crawl back a few rounds. Art appears to just be saving his rifle. Kosovo, despite winning so many rounds, is in a pretty rough spot financially, except for Yoru, who's at nearly $9,000. But without drops, it doesn't look like everybody on Kosovo's team is going to be able to full buy. This is a very close matchup so far. It's definitely not unwinnable for either team. Once again, you can see Team Mexico's emphasis on mid control. They played a lot more aggressive than Kosovo's team ever did on T side. Dandry up top, waiting for hopefully SXX to peak. Once again, this is another slow round. Everybody's too scared to peek because they know that this round could make or break the next couple. Shots coming in from Sandry. Not killing, but definitely injuring SXX. With another good nade on AC. Puro Longo's out here contesting B. He might not be trying to push it, but he might just be trying to cause enough noise to distract some people. Bomb now pushing over to B, it looks like, or pushing up mid rather. It could be a B push coming in from oh, and it just gets shut down. 3 players dead for Kosovo. Or not for Kosovo, for Mexico. And no time for anything else. That was rough for Mexico. Kosovo only 2 rounds away from winning this map. It appears that Mexico is forcing it. If they lose this round, then they likely won't have enough money to buy to full buy the next round. And then they'd be going with a light buy into the final round, possibly. Not looking good for Mexico. Sandry already down by SXX. And another 4K for SXX and 1 for Euro. And you look at Mexico's economy, they don't have enough to buy much of anything. Fab M coming out from Mac 10 hater. Last round, and you're going in with an $1,100 gun. You do not want that. You can definitely see why Kosovo decided to choose this map. They know it in and out. They know it a lot better than Mexico, at least. Seems like a full A push coming out. Already Allen dead. Kosovo already having the man advantage. Oh, but Puro Longo gets a kill on onto AC. Thing 1v1 now. Mac 10 hater versus SXX. And you can see SXX is rotating onto A, but meanwhile Mac 10 hater has gone all the way around and is now running to B, hoping to catch him off guard. That quick A push coming in from Mexico definitely did its intended work. It's winnable, but it has to all come down onto Mac 10 hater. Site's clear. Meanwhile, SXX is on the other side of the map. Still looking for Mac 10 hater, but he's going to find out quickly that it's B. Bomb's been planted. And he has to go all the way across the map and clear all his corners and hopefully, just hopefully for Kosovo, catch Mac 10 hater out. SXX making a lot of noise onto site. He has no idea where Mac 10 hater is, but Mac 10 hater already knows where he is, taking shots, getting the kill, keeping Mexico in the game. Fantastic plays from Team Mexico. Once again, they just have to force every single buy for the rest of the game, otherwise they lose. Mexico buying everything they can just to try and stay in the game. It's not over until it's over. Once again, you can see their aggressive mid control. Already 3 people here. And pushed up too. Kill for Yoru. First kill of the round. And then Allen gets another. It's still a 4v4. Every time they get a kill, they trade back. Puro Longo appears to be disconnected. That's terrible news, especially in a round like this. But then look at how far up Allen is. They have complete mid control. Bomb is still in spawn. But I'm not sure if Mexico knows that. Sandry gets a kill on AC. Still a 3v3, but they don't have bomb. They have A control in the bag, but they don't have anything to do with it. Sandry with another kill, possibly a third. Gets molly damage onto Yoru. SXX going down. It's now a 3v1, but Mexico players are falling back in order to let bomb be planted for the extra cash. Mexico doing work, even with a player who got disconnected.
Bomb has been planted.
It's all down to Yoru, but he's going for it. I was gonna say he might just be falling back and saving, but he's going for it. Low HP, only 28. And, oh, only 8. He keeps getting naded. He's paranoid. He doesn't know where they are. He's checking every single corner. Once again, another round going beautifully for Mexico. Defying the odds. First they win an eco round. And now they're winning a 4v5. Puro Longo still not in the game. Most interestingly, it doesn't appear like Team Mexico. Ah, there we go. I was gonna say it doesn't appear that they were using the pause, but once again, Mexico just having to full buy every single round, otherwise they could lose. Interestingly, though, you can see Kosovo, 2 players with MP7s. They don't have enough money for more rifles. At this rate, if Mexico can keep winning it, um, Kosovo might not be able to keep up with their economy. They might have to keep buying just shotguns and MP7s. Still no Piro Longo in the game. You can see Yoru on the Kosovo side. He is making quick work of Mexico. Anybody who even seems to peek him, seems to die. He's currently going 25 and 11. This is his map. But now the question that everyone's asking, where is Piro Longo? Still not in the game. Now the question is, how long are the event organizers willing to have a technical pause go for? During this time, it's no doubt that Team Mexico is frantically trying to get him back into the game. And Team Kosovo, they have so much time to plan what's happening. They know where Mexico has been pushing. They know what they've been doing, and they're gonna try and stop it. Hold angles that they haven't held before, and just try and catch them off guard. Still nothing on Team Mexico's Pirlo Longo. Without him, it'll make it infinitely harder for Team Mexico to make the comeback. Already, they have to win 5 rounds, in a row now without losing a single one. But with a 4v5, that's borderline impossible. 1 round, sure, maybe 2 rounds, especially if you have the better weapons. But 4 or 5 rounds in a row in a 4v5 is basically unheard of. I'll take this time to talk about the next match. So depending on who wins this, well, no matter who wins this, the next map will be Province. And I'm not sure exactly what server it'll be played on, but I believe it'll be played on something a little closer to Team Mexico. And that map is Team Mexico's pick. And look at this, round has been started no matter what. No Pilo Longo. A 4v5 now coming in from Mexico. This could be the end of them on this round. They definitely fought as hard as they could to keep this map in play. But it might not be enough. You can see they're committing a lot more to one side, than the strong mid play. Oh, never mind. Once again, strong mid plays coming in from Team Mexico. 3 players, that's a heavy commitment to have. You can see Takaturno and Allen pushed way up trying to get any kills. And trades coming in on A site. Normally that would be fine, but that still puts they can't Team Mexico can't constantly make trades. Instead of a 4v5, it's now a 3v4. Takaturno getting a kill on Art. That's huge, evening the playing field. Evening it even more, 2v2 or 2v3 in Mexico's favor. That's huge. For the first time this round, they actually have the man advantage, and it appears that they're using it to push B. Allen gets caught off guard, doesn't see him. SXX with 2 kills, making it just a 2v1. Not looking good for Sandry. It's all up to Sandry now. The hope for the rest of this map. A He doesn't have bomb, does he? Bomb down on site. And he's just pinned in a corner. And he's dead, and that's the round. That is the entire map of Zone 7 going in Kosovo's favor. 13-8. Very valiantly fought by Team Mexico towards the end, but it just wasn't enough. Especially with a man down. Extremely well played by both sides. And I do believe that we are on to Province. So once again, this is a best of 3. There are 3 maps in play. The next one is Province, and depending on if Mexico can stay in the game for Province, if they win that map, it'll go to the decider map on Dune. Alrighty, I'm going to take a minute or 2 break. I will be back. Hopefully when Province begins. Hopefully, Team Mexico will figure out their lineup issue with Pirlo Longo, and hopefully it'll be a 5v5 again. Alrighty. Next map is now beginning. It is Province with, I believe, Team Kosovo on the T side starting out. Compared to Zone 7, I'm sure that the players have had a lot more playtime in this because it is a map that is commonly found in comp and scrims. It'll definitely be interesting to see how people play. This map is Team Mexico's pick, so you can expect them to at least have the upper hand. At least at the start, it depends. Kosovo could be the underdog in this, or they could uh real David versus Goliath thing where they come out on top. Another thing to note is that this match is being played on Team Mexico's servers. So rather than the higher ping or higher than usual ping that Team Mexico had to deal with last round or last game, it'll now be Team Kosovo that has to deal with the higher ping. I will say I am not loading into the game, which is not ideal for a caster, but am I still on the air? Okay. Alrighty, it appears that we have some technical issues. We weren't loading to the match, so I believe we are restarting and making a new lobby. So it'll just be another minute, folks. Definitely a good showing from both teams. Kill, and close off sites. But at the same time, you can see Mexico's resilience because despite being a man down, and in a worse spot economically, you can see them try and claw back rounds, and they succeeded for a good while. So it'll be interesting to see when the server and map are of Mexico's choice. One more thing that I'm really interested to see is how the player on Kosovo's team, Yoru, how they play. Because last round they had an insane KD against Team Mexico. I believe it was over 2. I think they went last time I checked at least was 25 and 11, which just in a normal comp game is absolutely insane, but I can't imagine how uh good that is in a tournament, how much of a difference that makes. So we'll have to see if that carries over into the next map. Maybe they're just a one-trick pony where they can only play well on Zone 7, or if they only know those angles, and Province could be a whole different story. But if they keep up that momentum and drop, say, another 25 kills, another 25, another 30 even, that could make the world of difference in Kosovo's favor. Because from the last map, although Mexico definitely had some star players and some high kill players, they had nothing that even compared to Yoru. Once again, just to reiterate, Kosovo is starting the map on T side. Now, one thing to note is that this map, Province, is a lot more open than it is on Zone 7. So expect to see a lot more scoped ARs, a lot more long range stuff, a lot less use of shotguns. Alrighty, everybody is in the lobby, and we are just waiting for the go-ahead to start the match. Doesn't appear to be any lineup switches. I know that in some other teams, I'm not sure if it is like this for this tournament, but some players who are come in for a player who is less knowledgeable on that map, but that doesn't seem to be the case here. All of the rosters seem to remain the same. One thing I'm really curious about is the utility usage on this map. I know that there are a lot of places to smoke off. I didn't know that much about Zone 7 going in, but I've played Province enough to know that there's a lot of utility that is used on it. First. So are we gonna switch to Eastern? Alrighty. So there appear to be some problems on the Western USA servers. So I believe that we are going to switch to possibly Eastern USA, or I believe there's a Southern USA server. But basically, the problem is we're having trouble loading into the game, and it's not just for us. I believe it's for the players too. So we'll have to see what we do to fix that. But the game will be starting shortly, basically.
We keep running faster and faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster, disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like faster and faster.
Alrighty. At the moment, we are currently uh, waiting on the Kosovo team to hop into the lobby, and then we will get started on Province. Hopefully, we will load into the game this time. But like I said, it's the standard rosters for both teams. Although there might be a change on the Kosovo one. Never mind, I stand corrected. So you'll be seeing the same 5 players that you saw in the last match on playing on Province this time. It'll definitely be interesting to see how they play differently. So like I believed, rather than playing on Western USA because there are problems on that server at the moment, um, the next match will be held on Eastern USA. And hopefully there won't be server problems on that one. But we will have to see. Has everyone else loaded in? One sec. Gotcha. Alrighty. We're still having a bit of server troubles, so we are trying again with a different lobby host. But we will see how things go, and we will keep you updated. The plan right now is to try maybe different servers or try different lobby hosts, which is what we're doing right now. Um, and yeah, other than that, it's going to play out the exact same. It's just going to be a minute or two before the match starts, possibly. Should I start? Tournament, maybe. Am I live right now? Oh, yeah. So there appear to be problems with the US servers, so we are going to try the Netherlands servers, and we will likely play off of those. So once again, just a couple minutes, but this second game will be happening. And then possibly a third game, depending on how the second game goes.
Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine. Take me to my grave, bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Everything is fine. Take me to my grave. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine. Take me to my grave, bury me alive, keeping me astray. Look, there's my home, there's my world. See, it's the flower, mine is lost. Beyond space, beyond time, give me a fire, clear my mind. Tale of love, so divine. You are human, just like now. I can see in the dark. See
Alrighty. So we are now loading into the second match of the day. Just a reminder for the folks who waited. It is currently Kosovo versus Mexico. And the lineups for Mexico are Mac 10 Hater, Sandri, Pilo Longo, Allen, and Takaterno. And the lineups for Kosovo are Yoru, SXX, Art, and Marathon and AC. Right now the map is Province. This is the second map of the day, like I said. First map was Zone 7, and it went in Kosovo's favor. This map, playing on US West servers, and the map was picked by Team Mexico. So by all accounts, this match is going to be in Mexico's favor, but we don't know. It appears to be an early B push coming in from Team Kosovo, an aggressive one too. They're rushing up, double nading, and trying to take site at the moment. They're on site, clearing it. First kill, Sandri going against AC. That's already, oh man, and Kosovo's just getting shut down. Already a 2v5. 3 players for Kosovo, already dead. And it doesn't look to be getting any better of a situation for them. Bombs down far on site, completely watched. And already Kosovo down a round. Mexico getting the pistol round, which is huge. So going into the second round, it appears to be possibly a full eco almost for Team Kosovo. Just one smoke that they're passing around. Now the question is, what are they going to do with that one smoke? Maybe they just try and run up and plant and get the money for that, but nearly a full anti-eco coming in from Team Mexico. It looks to be another B push for Team Kosovo. Slow this time. They're not just rushing in, but rather sneaking through mid. Nearly a full team of MP7s to go against for Team Kosovo. That's scary when you don't have any armor, because you can just get absolutely shredded in no time flat. Once again, Kosovo sneaking through mid, smoking off A stairs and getting shot with a deagle. AC goes down with the bomb, and now they know where they are. Marathon getting a kill on Takasino, but that's only a deagle. All of the MP7s are still in the game. And they're double nade for Sandri. Kills Art and SXX. Sandri getting a 3k. It's all down to Euro with a deagle. Not much he can do. He doesn't have bomb, and he goes down too. Early lead coming in for Team Mexico. 2 rounds compared to Team Kosovo's 0. But look at this. Compared to last map's early game, where Team Mexico, I believe, just kind of kept forcing it, and so they were always in the economic disadvantage going into rounds. That full eco allowed Kosovo to buy full weapons. They all have armor, they all have rifles, and a couple of them have util. Now compare this to Team Mexico, who, despite winning the past couple rounds, only has max 7s except for Takaterno. This is definitely a more fair fight, even leaning in Kosovo's favor. Team Kosovo pushing up B long, but getting naded back. None for damage, though. They're slowly pushing in. They see Allen. They have Allen pinned. Pinned in the corner, but he gets out. Appears to be an A push coming in. SXX getting Sandri. But look at Bomb. They're not committing to it yet. They still have players playing on A. But they haven't pushed up. They're just nice and split around. Tasaturno getting a kill on SXX. Back down to a 4v4. But it appears to be an A push coming in now. If you look at Bomb on the map, you can see that it's slowly going A long along with 3 players. AC getting 1 kill. AC getting 2 kills. B is completely clear. Mac 10 Hater falling back to go and watch B. Might get a nade kill right here. But he does not. Things all of a sudden looking a lot better for Team Kosovo. Getting the bomb plant. AC with that distraction caused both CT members to go and rotate over to B to try and watch it. But at the same time, Kosovo just goes and plants on A. Pilo Longo pushing out, but possibly into an enemy. Now it's only a 2v3. But not much time on the bomb. Not nearly enough time to defuse. That's the first defeat coming in for Mexico. This could be the start of a really tough game right here. Kosovo sees what Mexico is doing with the starting 2 rounds, and they're like, not today. They're fighting to stay in this. They don't want Mexico to get too much of an economic lead. You can see both teams hurting for money. AC has $0 and no utility to his name. Once again, rather than fully committing to a site, it appears that Kosovo is spreading out all along mid. Just playing for map control mostly. Just slowly waiting for one Mexico player to slip up. SXX getting lasered down through mid. AC getting the kill on Taciturno. And now Kosovo has mid control. They're just slowly putting pressure on A. You can see there's only one A defender right now, and he's pretty well surrounded, but his teammates are coming to help. Kosovo absolutely wiping the floor with the A defenders. And now it's just down to Sandry, and Allen, and they don't know what to do. They're just holding angles. They're in a 2v5, and they're in bad positions where they are. Sandry gets 1 kill on Marathon, but gets naded in response. He's being held at bay by at least 3 different dudes. Almost gets a kill on AC. AC, 2 HP. And still playing aggressively towards Sandry. Sandry now falling off, just trying to keep their rifles for the next round. Allen getting 2 kills on 2 Kosovoans. And with that, he gets a better weapon, an AKR-12. Scoped rifles are huge on this map. You can get so much mid control with them, especially the AKR-12. Things suddenly not looking as good for Team Mexico. Kosovo, from getting demolished in the first 2 rounds to suddenly winning the last 2. They're in a really good spot to possibly win this second map and move on to the semifinals. Once again, you can see Kosovo. Rather than trying to commit to anything, they just spread out all along the map. They play patiently. It's still anyone's game at the moment. SXX pushing out towards mid. You can see Kosovo now has full mid control pretty much. Sandry going down. Mac-10 hater getting another kill. Now down to a 3v3. Trades coming in anywhere. Hilo Longo getting a kill onto AC. It's now all down to Yoru and SXX. Reminder, Yoru got 25 kills last game. Absolutely swept the floor with Team Mexico. But it's anyone's guess as to if he can do that now. Bomb is down. Yoru is trying to get it back, but he's getting into scuffles. And now it's a 1v3 with Allen getting SXX. If anyone can do it, it's gonna be Yoru. But the problem is he's pushing into so many different players. Now he doesn't know that A's clear. And he's getting shot in the back, and Yoru is dead. Valiant effort, but just not enough to win the round. Mexico breaking their losing streak against Kosovo, starting to win rounds again. Now, something interesting is we're going to see what Kosovo decides to buy. They have enough to force buy it, but not enough to buy rifles for all of their members. So you can see they're going a light buy. A MAC-10, 2 Tech 9, and very little utility. And look, they're going for another B push. Just they're trying to close the gap because they have close range weapons compared to Mexico and their somewhat long range weapons. They need to force close engagements. 2 kills down on Kosovo. It's not looking great. Marathon forcing close range, getting killed by Allen. Now down to just SXX, and he's dead too. Good effort, but not enough. Only getting 2 kills onto Team Mexico. Sandria and Taciturno. You can see that Team Kosovo is a big fan of ecos and saving their economy, focusing on saving that than trying to force rounds with light buys. Once again, just spread out all across the map. You can see Kosovo just pushing up, trying to play for that mid control. You have Yoru, as well as other players with AKR-12s just holding every angle, waiting for a CT to peak. Allen taking out AC, already putting Kosovo in the man disadvantage. It's not looking great for Kosovo, but they can still win this. You can see Kosovo pushed all the way up, but they're hurting for it. Allen taking out Yoru now. 2 kills. Kosovo in a 3v5 against people all holding angles. They don't have the manpower to push up and try and take out enemies. It's too risky. But that's not going to stop them. You can look at Art. Pushed all the way up onto A. Just trying to force a close range engagement. Art double flashed, getting killed. Killed by Pure Longo. Oh. Kosovo's entire push shut down. Barely doing any damage to Mexico. Things are spelling disaster for Team Kosovo right now. They're definitely hurting after the last game. Reminder that this is Mexico. If Mexico doesn't win this map, they are out of the tournament for good. Now, if they do win this map, it goes on to a third map, Dune, as a decider. You can see Province, both teams play it very similarly each round, where they spread out across the map. One player is holding mid on Mexico's side, typically Taciturno. And then Kosovo likes to push up and try and take as much mid control as possible. Pillar Longo getting a 2K on Demeriton, a 3K now. Once again, things are not going well for Team Kosovo. They're already down 3 players. Only SXX and Art left. Only SXX. And he's all the way. He has bomb at least. That is the only saving grace here. He doesn't have to rotate and try and collect bomb. But still, things are not in his favor at all. He has to push a site or at least get kills onto 5 fully geared, nearly fully health players. And it would be a miracle if he's able to do that. It'd be a miracle if anyone's able to do it, not just him. You can see Team Mexico is on the search, players spreading out all over the map trying to encircle him. But they don't know where he is. They're just out there clearing corners and peeking things and slowly pushing up and encroaching on him. Eight seconds left. He's trying just to stay alive, get as many kills as he can, only getting one on Allen. Another near flawless win of a round for Team Mexico. Kosovo, once again, probably going to have to eco buy. Only going with pistols and nades, it looks like. This might be another round that just gets handed over to Mexico. Reminder, in order to win, a team only has to win 13 rounds. And so it looks like Mexico is already almost halfway there. We'll be over halfway there after the end of this round, if things go to plan. Once again, it seems like another B push. Here come the nades from Kosovo. 4 of them in total. Barely doing any damage to Allen, though. And now all of Team Mexico knows where they are. Team Kosovo backing off and going mid, it looks like. There aren't many places you can go with only pistols on this map. Too many long-range angles, and especially with Tech 9s. Things are not looking good for Kosovo. They look like they're still going to make a B break. Only 2 players on B for Team Mexico. Allen and Sandry have to hold against 5 players with Tech 9s. But those 5 players are going to get caught in the open. Already, Sandry with 1 kill. 2 kills. SXX taking out Allen. Sandry with a 3K and Taciturno getting another 2. That push was completely shut down by Team Mexico. Once again, another full buy coming in from Team Kosovo. Things are definitely looking promising. It seems that no matter what Team Kosovo does, they can't break through Team Mexico's defenses. Interesting. Yoru pushed up mid with bomb, but he looks a bit lost. It looks like another B push is coming out from Kosovo. But Art already dead without anything to show for it. Allen barely injured, and Allen now pushing down to grab his AKR-12. Things are no longer looking promising for Kosovo. And they're taking sight. Trade coming in from Sandry, killing one and then getting killed by SXX. All Marathon going down with bomb. All that's left is AC now. What is he gonna do? He's trapped in a 1v4. And he's low now, half HP, and getting pushed from all sides. And he gets killed by Pilolingo or Longo. Once again, Kosovo just can't catch a break. Everywhere they push, they seem to get shut down by people holding long-range angles with scoped ARs. Not looking very promising for them on T side, but they could still make up for lost ground on CT side. It looks bleak now, but it's not over until it's over, as Team Mexico showed last game, where they made back, I believe, 3 rounds in a 4v5. Another full Tech 9 rush. Allen, it looks like, is about to get the opening kill onto AC. AC goes down, already a 4v5, and you can see the players for Mexico already rotating over. Sandria for 2K. And now it's just a 2v4. Oh my god, 2v2 now. Look at SXX, he's low. Things are a lot more promising than they ever have been this half for Team Kosovo. But still not great. Both players are extremely injured. SXX, no armor, only 8 HP. And he's getting pushed. And now it's a 1v2, and SXX goes down, and that's another round for Team Mexico. That was the closest they have come since the first 4 rounds or so. But you can see why they did the eco round, why they only bought Tech 9s last round. It was so that they could afford weapons this round. As you can see, both teams fully bought full utility, full armor, full rifles. This might be one of the only rifle rounds that we get to see from both sides. Because every time Kosovo would buy rifles, they just get shut down immediately. Once again, you can see Kosovo doing the same thing as they have in previous rounds, despite it being the things that lost them the round. They take mid control, they take A control. They're pushed up on A, but it's just such a hard spot to push through. Still, all players full HP, except AC going down. Oh, Mac 10 hater, I believe, getting 2 kills. And that's it for this half. Mexico wiping the floor with Kosovo for this half. 10-2. Not looking promising for Kosovo. But I will say, this map is a lot easier to hold angles on CT. And so an early lead can mean a lot, but it doesn't mean everything. If Kosovo just plays and does as well as Team Mexico did on CT, it could be over for Team Mexico. Remember, it's first to 13 rounds. So Team Mexico only needs to win 3 rounds on T side in order to move on to the 3rd map. Looks like a possible B push with Mac 10 hater going on his own way over to A to probably cause some trouble, try and get a pick from someone rotating. Yeah, it does look like an oh, they might be going through mid to A for Team Mexico. Bomb slowly walking around mid, waiting for someone to peek. Already, Allen getting a kill on AC. And a nade for Sandri. It's now a 4v3 in Mexico's favor. Every man difference makes a world of difference for Team Mexico. A site completely clear. They're entering it uncontested. Team Mexico.
Bomb has been planted.
4v3 in Mexico's favor. Bomb planted. Marathon getting 1 kill. Marathon getting traded. And now it's just a... Oh. And Mexico finishing off pistol round with Sandry getting a kill. It is not looking promising for Team Kosovo. They appear to be force buying. Interesting buys coming in from Kosovo. Half players going with light weapons such as a UMP and an auto shotgun, and then the others just using USPs. If they lose this round, then it goes to match point, and they would need to win 11 rounds in a row in order to win the game. Already, Yoru down, pushed way up into T side. Interestingly, you can see how aggressive Kosovo is playing this. 2 players already pushed up mid. And Mexico just waiting. Slow walking around. It appears to be an A push incoming. But I don't think Kosovo has any idea that that's about to happen. Only 1 player even close to A. Only 1 player on A at the moment for Team Kosovo. And that's Marathon. I'm just wondering what Team Mexico's doing. They're just slow walking around near their spawn. Hopefully hoping for someone to get caught off guard on Kosovo's side. But that doesn't look like it's about to happen. Now Team Mexico has to commit to B, it looks like. No time to rotate to A. But look at this. They hear someone on... Team Kosovo hears someone on A, and so their entire team rotates, leaving B completely undefended. Oh, and AC getting caught off guard. There's nothing Kosovo can do here. They have to retake a 3v5 with very light buys. Already a 2v5. Only 1 shotgun amongst them all. And now it's just down to Marathon with a UMP. Versus a 4v5 with bomb planted trying to retake B site. He's completely pinned from all sides. His only chance is to run away, but for what? He just has a UMP. And nothing. 12-2 in Mexico's favor. And if you look at Kosovo, they don't have nearly enough to full buy. M16, no armor, MP7, shotgun. It'll be very difficult to push, or to defend against Mexico's push. But that's their last chance they have to stay in the game. Match point right now. It appears they might be trying to fake out on B. Look at Kosovo pushing out onto mid, an aggressive early game, and it does not pay off. Right now it's a 3v3. Mexico still having the better armor and weapons. But in terms of util, look at Team Kosovo. They have nearly all the util. A lot more. Oh no, look at Team Mexico. They have all the util. Kosovo barely having anything. 2 nades and a flash. Looks like Mac-10 hater knows some nades. Doesn't pay off though, nothing. It appears as though Mexico is just waiting out Kosovo. Waiting until the final couple seconds to blitzkrieg them like they did the past couple rounds. Team Kosovo is anxious. They're scared to peek things. You can tell by Art's gameplay right now. He's just slowly swiveling around, peeking around towards mid. But it doesn't look like he's going to catch anything. Looks like an A push coming in with the final few seconds. A push, only Marathon to hold between Mexico and victory right now. And they don't check the corner. It's now a 2v3. Oh, and Marathon reloads at a bad time. Getting caught off guard. And now it's just a 1v1. Yoru versus Mac 10 Hater. This decides. It keeps Team Kosovo in the round, and it does. That was the first round that Kosovo has won in this half, but it's the one that keeps them in the game. It's a long road ahead for Team Kosovo, but it's not one that they can't follow. They need to win 10 rounds in a row to stay in the game. Near impossible, but I've seen how these people play, and they play well. Once again, Team Mexico playing very differently on T side than Team Kosovo. They're a lot more aggressive and less spread out. They're more focused with seems like an A push coming in. 2 kills for Team Kosovo. 3 kills for Team Kosovo, 2 for Art specifically. Seemingly shutting down any push that Team Mexico could have. Mac 10 Hater getting a kill on Yoru with 9 HP. But he's pinned and he's in a 1v3. With another kill in his name, to his name. A single nade or molly could end Mac 10 Hater and put another round into Kosovo's pocket. But that might not be the case. And I believe he got disconnected. Now, in order to play this match, we weren't able to set it up in the private tournament mode because apparently that was glitched. So we aren't able to pause it without taking away one of the team's tactical pauses. So if they lose a member to disconnection, it's not up to the tournament staff to be able to wait. In order for any kind of pause, it would have to come directly from the teams themselves. Mexico currently playing with an eco. Only Desert Eagles and Tech 9s. Along with a 4v5, it is not looking great for them. Their best bet is to probably do damage to the other team's economy. Try and take away as many rifles as they can. Force them to buy the next round. Still, Mexico playing slow. Taking mid control, but not overextending as not to lose many players early in the round. Desert Eagles and Tech 9s a lot better on maps such as Zone 7, Dune, or Sandstone where they're more close range, as opposed to this where you're typically fighting against M16s or AKR-12s. It's very difficult to outrange. Team Kosovo now knows that it's a B push coming in. But already you got a player pushed up, Allen, all the way pushed up onto B site, getting 1 kill. This fight means it all. If Team Kosovo somehow loses this, then they're out of the game, but they don't. Yoru getting, I believe, a 3K. And Kosovo surviving for another round, possibly winning this still. Mexico now able to full buy. Very important if they want it. But Kosovo is by no means hurting for an economy. They're all full utility compared to Team Mexico, who's missing utility. Once again, Mexico playing slow. Just creeping up mid, trying to take as much map control away from Kosovo before having to kill anybody. But Kosovo knows this. At the same time, Kosovo, 2 players pushing up A long, trying to make sure it's 100% on A. Yoru getting a kill onto Allen. B site being nearly completely undefended by Team Kosovo. But it doesn't seem like Team Mexico has their heart set on B. It seems like they're firmly planted on A. Interesting plays coming in from Mexico. They have 4 players pinned on A for Kosovo, but they're not doing anything with that. They're letting them rotate out. Tasaturno trying to catch a player as they rotate off, but now he's just pushing site. It does seem like an A push is going into play for Team Mexico. Art hit low, but it doesn't seem to pay off. Trades coming in from everywhere. It's now a 2v4 favoring, and Kosovo wins yet another round with only losing 2 players against fully bought Team Mexico. Team Mexico, though having the advantage going into the second half, it's slowly slipping away. Just because they were 1 round away from winning doesn't mean that they had won yet, and I think it's finally getting to them. Cracks are starting to show inside of Team Mexico's play style. It appears as though it's going to be a B push coming in from Team Mexico. All of them slow walking under stairs on B and slowly making their way to mid. Fights are about to break out on B. Kosovo holding as many angles as they can. But will it be enough against 5 rifles from Team Mexico? Trades coming in from both teams. Still a 4v4, but it looks like Mexico might have B control. But that control is slipping, but trades are still coming in. It's still evenly matched. The 2v3 right now, 2v2, but Allen is injured. Allen gets the kill onto Yoru. This could be it for Kosovo, and this would bring us into the 3rd map on the Dune. It's all down to Marathon. And that's all she wrote. 2nd map, Province, chosen by Team Mexico, is going to Team Mexico.
There's my home, there's my world. See, it's the flower, mine is lost. Beyond space, beyond time, give me a fire, clear my mind. Tale of love, so divine. You are human, just like now. I can see it in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. Call me by name, I will wait. Tell me your secrets, be my friend. Beyond me, with the lights, I am dreaming every night. You are both for your next. You are human, you and me. I can see it in the dark.
Alrighty, my friend. I'm able to stay for the third map. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so now on to the third map, the decider, between Kosovo and Team Mexico, Dune. So in the first map on Zone 7, we saw very strong plays from Kosovo, able to absolutely shut down Team Mexico. But it was a completely different story on Province, the map of, I believe it was Kosovo's choosing, was it not? Um, and that was a rough watch, being shut down so early. By halftime it was like 11-2. And so now we bring ourselves to the third map, Dune, one of the more recent additions to the game. uh that will decide it all, which team moves on, which team gets sent back home packing to their country. um and it's the final. Interestingly enough, we've seen really strong plays from both teams, but it appears that on more long range areas, Team Mexico has the upper hand. They're able to better hold angles, better watch, have better aim over long ranges. But Team Kosovo, on the other hand, have shown themselves in more close quarters combat with shotguns and SMGs. This will prove very interesting in the last map, Dune, because it is primarily close range and is being. Map. Same lineups as the previous two. Team Mexico starting out on CT side, and Team Kosovo starting out on T side. Interesting buys coming out from each team. Some people are buying armor on Team Mexico, but meanwhile on Team Kosovo, it's all going into util. Nearly every dime they have is going either into util or a single P350 for player Yoru. Looks like a sneaky A push for Team Kosovo. B's completely left open by Team Kosovo, not even sending a single player over to go and watch it. First kill of the map comes out onto Art from player Tasaturno. And here comes Kosovo, taking over A site, getting the plant off, it looks like. But look at player, oh my god, it's now down to a 3v5 for Team Kosovo. But their last two members are extremely injured. Look at player SXX, 3 HP in a 1v4. That's not good. A single shot would be able to kill him. And a single shot does. Tasaturno with another kill onto player SXX. First round going to Team Mexico. Now it'll be interesting seeing what Team Kosovo does. In previous maps, whenever they've lost pistol round, they've immediately gone into an eco, which seems like what they're going to do now, only buying Tech 9s and a single nade amongst their entire team. Meanwhile, you can see how prevalent shotguns are on Dune. Two players on CT side buying auto shotties, hoping to shut down Kosovo's A push, but Kosovo gets the opening kill. SXX onto Kilo Longo. And they get the bomb plant. 4v4 right now. Bomb planted. 3v4 now. It's still very possible for Kosovo to win this. But they're slowly getting pushed back by 2 kills for AC. And that's all she wrote for Team Kosovo that round. 2 rounds now going to Team Mexico. Not looking great. Not great of a start for Team Kosovo. But then again, they did a lot of damage with just those Tech 9s. They managed to get bomb planted and get 3 kills onto Team Mexico. It appears to be the first gun round. Interestingly, even though it's a more close range map, Team Kosovo still buying AKR-12s. One more thing to note. Team Kosovo appears to be having login issues. One player already missing, not showing up. That's a bad start coming in from Kosovo. Playing a man down and already down 2 rounds. They appear to be playing a lot slower. Instead of pushing, they're rather waiting for Team Mexico to grow anxious, grow greedy, and start slowly moving up. But that might not happen. Team Mexico has showed previous rounds, they don't like to push on CT. They like to wait and sit and just bide their time until Team Kosovo slowly makes their way through the map. And that's a good example of what we're seeing right now. Everyone's scared to push. No one wants to do anything. But Team Kosovo doesn't have that luxury of just being able to wait. They have to go to a site. They have to pick a place to go, and that place seems to be B. Mac 10 hater waiting for AC and SXX to push into drain with a shotgun, but he backs off as soon as they push up. Now they know where he is. They know that it's a B push, but they're not fully committed to it. Team Mexico still waiting for them to take site. Oh, and Yoru and SXX taking out everybody on B. Bombs going to be planted, and now it's a 3v3 with Mexico having to retake against scoped ARs and 2 AKs. Hero Longo about to catch out Art. Art catches him out instead. And now it's a 1v2 with Piro Longo, or Sandri, versus Yoru and SXX. But rather than trying anything, he's just backing off and saving his rifle. That's the first round on the board for Team Kosovo. They're still down a player. And they're using their tactical pause to try and get that player back. Not looking good for Kosovo at the moment. If they're not able to get their fifth player back, that's going to put them in a heavy disadvantage, as we've seen in previous rounds with on Zone 7 when Team Mexico was down a player. That could just be a mild setback, or that could be the final nail in the coffin for Team Kosovo. Yet another round passing with no sign of Kosovo's fifth player. Kosovo using their classic strategy of just spreading out, taking up as much map coverage as they possibly can in the early game. Oh. Tasaturno taking out AZ, Allen taking out Yoru. Already, Kosovo, their mild man disadvantage has turned into a major one, with it being a 1v4 with only Art left. Now, interestingly, instead of in previous rounds such as Province, when Kosovo was down to their last man, Mexico would just go searching for him. But in this case, they're just slowly waiting for him to come to them. We have contact on A site, and Art gets taken out by a shotgun by Pirlo Longo. Full shotgun buy from Team Kosovo. 3 auto shotguns and a Fab M being purchased by Yoru. And it looks like an aggressive A push. Trying to do anything they can, even without the extra man. Will it pay off is the question. Looks like possibly. 1v1, SXX getting, I believe, 3 kills already. And being stuck on A site without access to the bomb yet. Tossi Turno, slowly sneaking up with the M4. Running out now. Trying to catch SXX off guard. Nice! Oh my god. SXX getting 4 kills with the shotgun. The push finally working, but Kosovo still a man down. It's the third map, but all the stakes are on it, and they just can't get their fifth player. Interestingly, still full auto shotguns except for Yoru on Team Kosovo. Oh, Tossi Turno getting 2 kills, Sandri getting a 3rd, and immediately the entire Kosovo team gets demolished at mid. Things are looking very promising if you're a Mexican player. You have the stronger economy, you have more rounds under your belt, and you're in a 4v5. Once again, auto shotguns. Not a single rifle coming out in the past several rounds from Team Kosovo. Just another round where Kosovo gets absolutely demolished pushing on a site. Not a single player were they able to kill. A MAC-10 being bought by Yoru. That's how you know things are getting desperate. You can't even afford a Fab M or any auto shotgun, and so you have to bring out the MAC-10. Only one player defending A currently. Two now, but they're both boxed in. Allen getting killed by the MAC-10. Team Mexico seemingly faltering even in a 4v5. This round seems to be in Kosovo's hands firmly. Molotov damage on Pirlo Longo. And both of the Mexico players are absolutely pinned in a corner in Palace. Now down just to one. Casaturno, and he's even killed two by a shotgun by Yoru. Despite being in a disadvantage, Kosovo is still fighting tooth and nail against Mexico to stay in this tournament. Not unwinnable for Kosovo. Like I said at the start, they're a lot better with playing close angles, and that's all this map is. Nade kill from Art onto Allen. Oh, but Piro Longo with a 2K. That's half of Kosovo's team right now. And bombs down in a place that is unreachable to Kosovo. But I'm not sure if Team Mexico knows that. Although in a difficult spot, Team Kosovo is still in a position where they could win this. Now they all know that Art is there. They heard him pick up the bomb. So they're throwing mollies, flashes, anything that can try and blind him. Good kills from... Almost a comeback from Team Kosovo, getting 2 kills. But Piro Longo and Mac-10 Hater being able to shut down that push. What I find interesting is it appears as though Team Kosovo has almost completely abandoned traditional rifles like the AK, but instead using weapons like the Fab M, auto shotgun, and Spaz. Once again, it seems like they're only going A. That is probably the best site where you can take with fewer people. But I think that Team Mexico is realizing this, and they're slowly stationing more and more people over near A. In previous rounds, it was 2, and now it's up to 3. But SFXX with 2 kills, 2 entry kills onto Team Mexico, putting Team Kosovo very rarely into the man advantage. Team Kosovo slowly backing off waiting for Team Mexico to try and defuse. But Team Mexico gets 2 kills onto Team Kosovo. Both Art and SXX both dead. Standoff a second and a third. Standoff a 3K that round, I believe. Securing another round for Team Mexico. Standry currently going 11-4. An absolute beast on Dune. It appears as though Team Kosovo is finally trying out a B push, seeing what they can do with what little people they have. And it seems to work. They've sectioned off the B players and have taken the site pretty much uncontested. Yoru getting a kill, Art getting a kill. Now a 3v4 in Kosovo's favor with bomb planted. Not looking promising for Team Mexico. This might be another round for Team Kosovo. Longo, Sandy, Art getting Kosovo 1v1, but Longo doesn't have enough to defuse, and he gets killed by AC before AC dies himself. This is the final round of the half. And by all accounts, it seems as though Team Mexico is in the position to win this. Full auto shotguns from Team Kosovo. And it seems to be working out for them. Each kill that Team Mexico makes on Team Kosovo is huge. Toss Eterno getting a kill onto, I believe, SXX. And the auto shotgun from Alan is just too much to take. Team Kosovo's push gets absolutely disintegrated by auto shotguns. And now for the team change. Still no 5th Kosovoan player. You really wonder what happened to him. Pistol rounds are the most important round out of any of the games, or out of any of the rounds. And it's incredibly important that Kosovo has already evened out the playing field with a single kill onto Team Mexico. Lots of shots exchange on A. Sandry getting a kill onto Art. And a 2v4 right now on A. Yoru now finally rotating over. Previously just sitting on B and waiting until he heard something, possibly catching a rotate off guard. But everybody in this game is so injured right now. 3 people, 2 on Team Mexico and 1 on Team Kosovo, 1 shot away from death. And it looks like an A site's been secured. Andrew taking out SXX. Kosovo gonna have to clear corners. AC with very few HP, 20 HP, is going to have to push onto site and clear enemies. Getting 1. Before being taken out by Alan himself. Now all up to Yoru. as he takes out Allen. But can he take out 2 more and defuse? The answer is no, he cannot. Pistol round firmly in the hands of Team Mexico. You can see Team Mexico slowly pulling their lead away from Team Kosovo. Only 4 rounds away from winning the matchup. Once again, slow plays coming in from Mexico. Mexico seems to really like to take their time on T side. This gives Team Kosovo a chance to push up and take up map control. Interestingly, no one's interacted yet, except Tasaturno getting a deagle kill onto AC. Art taking out Allen, making it still Kosovo with 1 man short. Seems like an A push coming in. There's only 1 player on A. That is Art. Art with the auto shotgun getting taken out by Sandry. Before Sandry gets traded by SXX.
Bomb has been planted.
Site currently being retaken, but if you look, you can see Tasaturno slowly flanking, waiting for the right time to strike onto Yoru. But he doesn't get that time. Yoru dies before he gets the chance. Tasaturno, MVP of that round. Mexico, only 3 rounds away from victory and winning the entire matchup between Kosovo and Team Mexico. Interestingly, still full auto shotguns, except for Sandry.
Bomb has been planted.
It's all down to SXX. And another round goes into the hands of Mexico. Things are seeming very hopeless for Team Kosovo right now. Even with how cheap their loadouts are of just the auto shotgun and the armor, it's still most of their economy. Mexico, I think, is now realizing that they can just push and they can be fine with the number advantage. Seemingly bum rushing B site. Losing a fight to Yoru, Allen dies, but Sandry gets the kill. And now it's a 2v2. But bomb is down on B site. Tasaturno mollying himself. Both Sandry and Tasaturno, both sneaking through drain, hoping to catch one of the CTs off guard. But he doesn't catch him off guard. Rather, he gets bulldozed by auto shotguns. Another victory for Team Kosovo. He's kind of playing too passively. Notice that it usually doesn't end well. Oh, Yoru with a double kill on both Alan and Piro Longo. Not looking great for Team for Team Mexico. Yoru with a third kill. It's now just a 2v3. Both Mac-10 Hater and Sandry versus 3 auto shotguns all pointed in their direction. But they have bomb. They're able to rotate, but they're slowly running out of time to do so.
Bomb has been planted.
The last round of the map is starting now. Mac-10 Hater going to nade the B side. Sandry. Like to know. Alan killing the art. SSX baiting there. Guru just stone Sandry. SSX going to pick. SSX going to kill. Or Alan. Nope. AC. Double kill from AC Ball. Make that hater manage to kill easy.
Bomb has been planted.
2 versus 1. You're trying to win this round to keep Kosovo alive. But Tactical not letting them win. And Mexico winning the match 2-1. It was a lost map of today. No. Next week Mexico will play versus Romania. Thanks for the watching and have a nice day to all.
Take my hand and bring me back. I can see in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. I can see in the dark. Take my hand and bring me back. I was a lonely silhouette, needed somebody to show the way. Yeah, I was a heartbeat with no sound till you came around. Yeah, you showed me colors, light in the darkness. You were the only thing I needed. Then we got older, but we stayed the same. Swear that we never lost the flame. No.